Well, hello. How are you? I hope welcome to the video. I'm getting to the point where it's just kind of like talking with friends. So today we're going to use, and I have to put my glasses on to see it. We're going to use, this is from Dede Signature. It came in an ice cream box, and it is Lioness Heart, and it is a pressed pigment palette. Those kind of scare me. I have primed my eyes already, so let's just get into it and see what kind of a mess we can make. Kidding. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's just start right here. I'll tell you the color in just a second because I forgot to look at it when I had my glasses on. So, yeah. We're going to just kind of tap that in to the outer crease. Swatching this would have been a good idea. Just kind of slow, take it into just barely into the full crease. The shade that we put in the crease is Hopeful Dawn, and we're going to go into Warm Embrace, which is right here. And I'm using a Sephora, I can't tell you because I can't see it well enough. And I'm just going to put this in the center. And I'm not sure why. I don't want to put it on either the inner corner or the outer corner, but I love the shade, so we're using it. I'm going to take a BK Beauty, I can't remember the number, brush and go into Cups Glaze, which is this right here. And we're just barely tapping into it because these are pigments. So we are treating them pretty delicately. And we're just pulling that up onto the outer corner and up into the crease just a little bit. I've been kind of trying to keep more color lower, and I'm not sure if I like it or not. It kind of seems to disappear, but yet it doesn't, so who knows. We're going to take an Alter Ego flat brush and go into Fierce Attraction, which is this color right here. We're going to put it right here, but can I just say something to brands? For just a minute. And I don't mean this as ugly as it may come off, so please just don't take it as ugly. Just kind of take it as a little bit of constructive things to think about. This palette, the way that it is made, is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. This silver around the pans is sparkly. It is stunning. It is gorgeous. However, it makes it really hard for someone either of my age or with issues with their vision to see the names of the colors, and we would like to see them. So if you could please factor that in when you're making the palette, we would appreciate it oh so very much. I'm going to go back into this shade that we've started with in the crease and bring it back to the forefront. We just kind of dipped one time in. we're going to take, this is, I think it's an Angie Hot and Flashy. It is brush. I don't remember the numbers, but the shade is called Mama's Courage. And I just had to use it after I seen it. And we're just going to take it right here where that green is and just barely blend it up into the crease. Just a little bit. I'm looking for something today and I haven't made it there yet. I'm looking for my wow moment in this look and it's just not happened. This palette, the shade colors is so aligned with where my mind and brain and stuff have been lately. But we're going to take a Alter Ego, looks like it's a 6, it's a flat, right into this shade, and it is Tender Roar. And we're going to just take it and put it right into the inner corner. And I kind of thought that might be my, there we go, there it is. We have gone through another sample of the Estee Lauder Night Repair, so we're going to put that in the trash. So some thoughts. Just the shades that I've used, very nicely pigmented. That's the red, and reds are a little iffy. I would prefer, you see that's more of an orange base, yellow base. I prefer darker reds. But you see what you got as far as the pigment, and they blend really nicely. I think this is the first Dede Signature palette that I've used. If it's not, it's been so long in between times that I've forgotten. So the shimmers, while, let me get this up here and show you, while they are really beautiful, these two are the smooshy, kind of flaky, like duochrome type. So use them, dip into them with caution. They spread nicely. Hold on, we'll show you. They blend. There's a duochrome. They blend really nicely. Both of them are duochromes. I don't have a space, so we'll use right here and right there. And that's also, the green has also got a shift. So that's kind of what you get in this pressed pigment palette. Now, I had to borrow a shade out of another palette because I needed something darker, or not darker, but to lay down as a transition shade. But overall, you know what? It looks like all of them have a shift. That's kind of neato. Okay, I have primed my face with the Double Wear primer. I have the old formula on my hand, and what I've been doing is just kind of using both because I need to use up the old product that I have. And I'm using a bronzer brush. Whoopsie, it'll work. So we're just going to kind of actually going to shear the product out a bit more, which is okay. The reason why I've been using both formulas, number one, is because, you know, got to use the old one up. But the new formula is just so nice. It does not settle. And I'm really happy with it. I would have preferred that they not change my formula, but I'm not a fan of change. So that's kind of that in a nutshell. But I am rather pleased with the new formula. Very much so. And just without doing anything else, this is, you know, it matches my skin color. I take it down here to cover up my red because, yeah, indications that mood indicator. Back when we were kids, we used to wear mood rings. This is my mood ring. So, okay, we took the 1C under my eyes and in the places that I normally put concealer. And I took the 4N just to carve out a little bit of contour, nothing really major. I'm going to take, these are the e.l.f. And I'm going to put one dot there of this shade. And bold lilac. We're going to put a little bit more of it because I like this color. But no, I was reading, always something catches my attention, and it was talking about instead of buying expensive blotting papers, to use a coffee filter. And guess what? It works beautifully. Who'd have thunk? Amazing. I need to order coffee filters anyway. So, yeah, I just thought I would share that with you because, yeah, it works. This is where we blend everything out off camera. We just blend, pick, you know, figure out where we're going to put things and all that neat stuff. And so this is where we land with today's look. At this point, we're going to go in with a little bit of the ZC powder. This came in my ice cream box. If I can figure out how to open it, that would be grand. And see, this is what happens when you don't blot your makeup. But we're going to set this. This is a very finely milled powder, and we're just going to press this in. Also, when you blot that makeup, it takes some of that heaviness and that cakiness away. And it's just a really good plan. But this is going to take just a little bit of the shine down. We're going to put that in to be washed because it needs it. But, yeah. One thing that I will tell you, I showed you this the other day. The Estee Lauder setting spray. Urban Decay may have made a misstep with Scandinavia, but Estee Lauder hit it out of the park with this spray. I absolutely love it. I will, this will be my go-to even after all of what I have is gone. I would show you, but my dogs will bark, so we're not gonna do that. But anyway, it melts all of the powder, all of the everything in, super nice, and it stays. You know, double wear dries down anywhere anyway, and is pretty transfer proof. I honestly, once it's dried down, I've never had an issue with it transferring. But yeah, it just get you some coffee filters for blotting papers. Who'd have thunk? We are done for the day. I've got to get some things sorted. So we will see you in the next video. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. I'm the mayor's daughter. We love you oh so very much. And I have one very special person on my heart. And if you could pray for the family, I would appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. See ya. Bye.